genuinely really shocked at how excited this potentially is. It's super, super smooth. It doesn't feel like it's cogging. It doesn't feel like it's a pedal on a motor. It feels like an actual car pedal.
This video is sponsored by Antlion Audio's new Mod Mic. The Mod Mic is the only high quality microphone that you can easily attach to any pair of headphones, allowing you to enjoy the audio quality you prefer whilst delivering crystal clear voice communication and recording. I've used the Mod Mic for over 4 years and absolutely love them. I think you will too. For more information, check out the link in the video description.
Right, so first impressions here of Moza's new brake pedal. I've not pushed it yet properly, I've just tickled it. Let's go into our first brake zone and see what our absolute first impressions are. So pushing the brake and, okay, so it is a fully dynamic pedal. It's not just a rumble, there's actually some varied resistance to it. Immediately quite reminiscent to the simucube active pedal actually. So what I could feel straight away was some vibration for ABS, and also the way they've got it set at the moment is there's a bit of squish to it, and then you can feel the ABS vibrating. So it is a fully 4-speed back pedal. That's really interesting. So just pushing it actually, well, first things first, it's very smooth in the application. Actually, you can see on the screen here, as the brake is being applied, so it's reading the force from a load tail pedal, so that force pressure is coming up through for the actual brake input, but it's also got the movement. So in this case here, it's quite a squishy pedal, as if it's got like quite a dampened. I think they've set it up rather squishy. It's more like a truck pedal at the moment, or a vintage car pedal with quite a bit of squish to it, and there's also quite a bit of dampening to it, but it's very smooth in operation. I can't feel any obvious cogging through the pedal. As I come off the pedal, there's a bit of a pulsating feel. I'm not sure what that's particularly about, but the actual pressure of the pedal and the motor feels very smooth. I think maybe on the software side they've got they've just got a certain feel set up. Because that's the big thing with these active pedals, or pedals that are motorised, is that you can basically change how the pedal feels through the software. On the plus side, that means you have a huge amount of variation in options of control with the pedal, and pedal position, pedal squishiness, amount of movement, pedal hardness. You know, it gives you a ton of control, and also allows for the game to communicate back through the pedals. So in this case with the GT3 car, when you activate the ABS, the pedal can reflect that. Potentially with software in the future, you could also have stuff where G-forces can come back through the pedal, or the pedal resists you. You can even use it for training modes where the pedal is automated to some degree to help you learn how to do certain braking techniques. You can basically do anything when you put a motor on something, like you can with a steering wheel. However, the difficulty of that is it then makes the software side of things super, super complex. At the moment, obviously, this is a brand new pedal. I think Moza are in early days with the software, so I won't really comment too much on that software side. I haven't really even seen the software. Crucially though, I'm actually really surprised with how smooth the actual mechanical nature of the pedal is. I believe this pedal uses a different system, slightly different mechanical system to simucube's pedal. So that'd be really quite interesting to see if maybe there's a better way to do things, or a worse way to do things, or if both of them still use a worm gear of some kind. It'll be really interesting to actually break these things down. We need someone to actually take the equipment apart. But do you know what? If Moza have managed to do this at an incredibly competitive price, this is really gonna be interesting for the premium brake pedal market, because I have to say, though I mean, you can't go wrong with like housing Velds and IMSIM Talento pedals and the high-end pedals, but it's so attractive, the idea of having a pedal that you can have change for if you're going into a truck, or if you're going into a Formula car or a GT3 car or a vintage car, and to have the pedal feel change. And even more crucially, and this is something that I've not seen many people talk about, is having a pedal that can change its actual start and end positions. So if you're doing vintage cars and you want the pedal further forwards so you can better heel and toe, or you want it further back so it's more in line with both pedals being in line for like a Formula car, you know, you can just do whatever you want with it. And then of course, the great thing with active pedals, or pedals that have got a motor attached to them, it doesn't have to be a brake. The accelerator can be used for that, the clutch can be used for that, and you can maybe use it for force feedback rudder pedals. You can do anything with it. If you put a motor on it, you can do anything with the pedals, and you could have it as your brake, accelerator, clutch. And crucially guys, if Moza have managed to do this significantly cheaper than simucube or other options that might appear on the market, well, that's just going to be much more attractive. If it works and you've got the force feedback pedal and you can get it cheaper, as I say, this has absolutely mind-blowing potential. But yeah, so absolute first impressions of the pedal. The main takeaway at the moment, it's a bit weirdly set up on this rig. Hopefully we'll get one at home at some point to test properly. But the actual smoothness of the pedal and the feel of it is super smooth. It doesn't feel like it's cogging. It doesn't feel like it's a pedal on a motor. It feels like an actual, you know, it feels like a car pedal. Let's say this feels more like a road car pedal that they've got to set up here, but guys, this is absolutely shockingly good. Yeah, I'm really surprised with how good it is. Genuinely really shocked at how excited this potentially is. Moza are going crazy. There's no stopping them. I'd be very worried if I was a competitor in the space with Moza. But more competition can only be a good thing for the consumer. So that is the new Moza brake pedal. Thanks for watching this video, guys. Make sure you click the like button, make sure you subscribe, and most importantly of all, make yourselves a cup of tea and drink it.